They say a man dies twice, once when his heart stops beating and once when he can no longer get hard. But what if I told you that for millions of men over 60, the first warning sign of declining health isn't memory loss or chest pain? It's when your penis starts to feel weak, tight, or unresponsive. That strange, cramp-like pressure you sometimes feel down there. It's not just in your head, it's your blood vessels crying out for help. And if you ignore them, they don't just shut down your sex life, they slowly starve your manhood from the inside out. I'm Dr. Mohit Kara, a medical doctor and specialist in men's health with over 30 years of experience helping men regain their confidence, restore their circulation, and rebuild their intimacy naturally. And today, I want to share something that every man over 60 deserves to know. Because what if I told you that the key to stronger erections, better blood flow, and a pain-free, powerful penis doesn't lie in a pill or a procedure, but in your refrigerator? Most men think aging is to blame, but in reality, it's something far more preventable. And I'm going to prove it to you today. In this video, I'll show you the top 3 scientifically backed foods that help prevent penile blood flow cramps, restore circulation, and make you feel strong again without medication. And one of them works so fast you may feel the difference before the week is over. Before we begin, if you're a man over 60 who wants to improve blood flow, strengthen your erections, and take back control of your health naturally, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a tip designed just for you. And if this video speaks to you, drop a 1 in the comments. If it doesn't, type 0 and let me know how I can serve you better. Alright, let's dive into the first food that could completely change how blood flows to your penis. Beets. It might surprise you, but this simple root vegetable holds the key to unlocking firmer, longer-lasting erections by naturally increasing nitric oxide, your body's most critical molecule for circulation. And after 60, when blood vessels begin to stiffen and tighten, beets can make all the difference. Let me explain why. Beets, the circulation charger. I never used to think something as simple as a beet could have anything to do with sexual health. But then I started noticing a pattern among my older patients. Men who had started adding beets into their diet were reporting firmer erections, better stamina, and less of that tight, cramping sensation in the groin during arousal. It wasn't a coincidence. Beets are rich in natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, an essential compound that allows your blood vessels, especially in the penis, to relax and expand. This expansion is what lets blood flow fully into the erectile tissue. And when blood flows better, everything works better. After the age of 60, our nitric oxide production starts to drop dramatically. That's when many men begin to notice changes they can't quite explain. Sluggish arousal, weaker erections, even that uncomfortable tightening that feels almost like a cramp. It's not just old age. It's a warning sign that blood isn't reaching the tissue the way it used to. Beets help reverse that process. They act like a natural pump primer, softening blood vessels and energizing circulation, making sure the penis gets the blood it needs to function the way it did years ago. You don't need to overcomplicate it. A simple glass of beet juice in the morning, or even roasted beets added to a salad or dinner plate, can quietly begin repairing what time has taken away. It's not a miracle, it's just biology, giving your body the right support so it can do what it's meant to do. And here's something even more fascinating. There's a fruit most men toss aside without realizing it contains a compound that works almost identically to prescription erection pills, only it comes without the side effects. In fact, this next food could help cool down the vascular spasms that cause that deep groin tightness during arousal. Let's talk about it next. 2. Watermelon, the blood flow booster. I'll be honest with you, for years I thought watermelon was just a refreshing summer snack, something sweet to enjoy on a hot day. But I was wrong. The more I looked into the research, the more I realized this fruit, especially the part most people throw away, holds an incredible secret for men over 60 struggling with weak erections and uncomfortable tightness during arousal. It all comes down to a powerful compound called citrulline, found in high concentrations in the white rind of watermelon. Most people toss that part aside, never realizing that citrulline is a natural vasodilator. In simpler terms, it helps your blood vessels open up, allowing blood to flow more freely, especially to the penis. After 60, those vessels tend to narrow or stiffen, making arousal feel forced, inconsistent, or even a little painful. Citrulline helps relax those vessels gently, reducing what I call penile blood flow cramping. It's not a sharp pain, but more of a dull tightness, a sign your body is struggling to circulate blood where it's needed most. Here's where it gets personal. A patient of mine in his late 60s told me he started blending the red and white parts of watermelon into a smoothie every morning. Within 2 weeks, he said he was waking up with stronger morning erections and, more importantly, without that uncomfortable tension he used to feel during intimacy. No drugs, no procedures, just a change in what he put in his blender. And unlike pharmaceutical solutions, watermelon doesn't force anything. It supports your body's natural ability to regulate blood flow. It's gentle, effective, and completely natural. If you're looking for a way to feel more confident in your own skin again, watermelon might just be your best friend. But there's one more food I want to share with you. It's not a fruit or vegetable. It's something small, often overlooked, but packed with the very minerals your penis depends on to stay strong and responsive. In fact, this last food may be the missing piece in your entire circulation puzzle. Let's talk about it next. 3. Pumpkin seeds, the erection mineral mine. If there's one food I wish more men over 60 knew about, it's pumpkin seeds. They're small, unassuming, and usually scooped out and thrown away without a second thought. But let me tell you, these little seeds are one of the most powerful tools in your corner when it comes to restoring healthy blood flow and protecting your erections. Pumpkin seeds are packed with 3 essential nutrients that directly impact your ability to get and stay hard: magnesium, zinc, and arginine. Magnesium relaxes blood vessels and prevents the spasms that lead to that uncomfortable tightness some men feel during arousal, what I call penile cramping. Zinc, on the other hand, is crucial for maintaining testosterone levels, especially as they naturally decline with age. And arginine? It's an amino acid that supports nitric oxide production, helping blood flow more freely into the penile tissue. I had a patient in his 70s, retired Air Force, disciplined and sharp. He came to me frustrated not with his libido, but with the strange tension he kept feeling in his groin during intimacy. No pain exactly, just a persistent pressure he couldn't shake. I suggested he start eating a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds every day. Within 3 weeks, he told me the tension had faded, his morning wood had returned, and most importantly, he felt like himself again. Pumpkin seeds are so easy to add to your routine. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, toss them into a smoothie, or eat them plain as a snack. The results may not be dramatic overnight, but over time they build a foundation for stronger, more consistent blood flow. Now, if you've made it this far, you've already learned how to support your circulation with real, whole foods. But here's where it gets even better. When you combine these 3 ingredients in the right way, they create a compounding effect, a synergy that can jumpstart your erections faster than you might think. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to put it all together into one simple daily plan. Keep watching. 4. Why these three foods work together, the circulation trifecta. It's one thing to eat a healthy food now and then, but when you combine the right foods, especially ones that target the same system from different angles, you don't just get better results, you get results that multiply. That's exactly what happens when you bring beets, watermelon, and pumpkin seeds together into your daily routine. They form what I call the circulation trifecta, three natural powerhouses working in harmony to restore blood flow where it matters most. Beets get things started by boosting nitric oxide, opening up blood vessels, and laying the foundation for better blood flow. Watermelon, with its citrulline-rich rind, builds on that effect, soothing tiny penile arteries and reducing those silent spasms that can steal your firmness. And pumpkin seeds? They're the fuel that keeps the whole machine running, providing testosterone-building zinc, muscle-relaxing magnesium, and nitric oxide-supporting arginine your body needs to make blood flow actually work. It's like rebuilding a system from the ground up. One supports another, and that one amplifies the next. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even early 80s who thought they were too far gone turn things around within weeks just by being consistent with this simple nutritional approach. The best part? It doesn't require willpower or prescriptions, just intention and daily follow-through. 5. The number one mistake most men make after 60. If there's one thing I've learned after decades working with older men, it's this. Most want a quick fix, a magic pill to make problems disappear without changing anything else. I get it. When your body isn't responding, fast solutions are tempting. But the number one mistake men over 60 make is relying on medications to do what only nourishment and circulation can fix. Pills like Viagra or Cialis force an erection but don't solve the root problem. They don't fix hardened vessels, restore nitric oxide, or eliminate groin tightness. They push blood through a breaking down system, and side effects, headaches, nausea, heart strain, often aren't worth it. Men in my office confess the pills worked less over time. I tell them, your penis isn't broken, it's undernourished. The right foods rebuild you from within. Men who restore function commit to basics daily. They trust the process. 6. Your 7-day action plan. Now, how do you make this part of daily life? Follow this straightforward plan. Morning. Drink 1 small glass of beet juice on an empty stomach to kickstart nitric oxide. Mid-morning. Blend a watermelon smoothie, red flesh plus white rind, to open blood vessels. Afternoon. Eat a handful of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds for magnesium, zinc, and arginine. Daily, hydrate well, move gently, and affirm, I'm rebuilding, reclaiming control. This isn't about perfection, it's consistency. Your body needs rhythm, not magic. 7. Final doctor's message. Every man watching this, especially in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, needs to hear this. You are not broken. You are not too old. I've seen men transform by rejecting inevitable decline. We talk about food and blood flow, but this is about reclaiming a part of yourself the world told you to forget. Losing sexual vitality feels like private grief. When you feel invisible to your partner or yourself, act. Not from fear, but respect for who you are. Your body can renew itself. Even now, vessels, tissue, confidence can revive. It starts with choosing nourishment, intentional movement, and believing pleasure and connection are still yours. 8. Conclusion. This is where it begins. Thank you for staying. Caring this much proves your strength. You've learned beets reignite nitric oxide. Watermelon rind reduces groin pressure. Pumpkin seeds rebuild strength. Together, these foods restore erections and identity. I've witnessed it, returning confidence, smiles after doubt. This isn't about turning back time, it's moving forward with tools that work. There's no age limit on feeling alive. Today starts your comeback. Try the plan. Listen to your body. Reclaim your power. If this helped, please like, share, or comment. Your story inspires others. To support this channel and help create more content for men over 60, consider a donation. Every bit matters. Thank you for choosing yourself today.